High frequency rising to you all. I hope everyone's having a positive and productive day. It's rainy here where I am. It rains every single day. I've never been somewhere it rains every day. In Florida, this is their rainy season. So yeah, it like rains every day. And it rains for like 15 minutes. But anywho, I was coming to you all to shed light on what is the hardest job in America. And I have asked this question prior, and only a few people were able to actually answer correctly. So to get more in depth, I'm going to start by elaborating on how I came to the conclusion of what was the hardest job in America at a very young age. I was in college and my professor was going around asking everybody like, what do they want to be when they get older and all of this stuff, right? So of course he had a motive to the madness, but everyone was just, just like, just, I guess, just being surface level with what they wanted to do as far as, what they wanted to do for a living or whatever. So he's going around asking everyone, hey, what do you want to be? You got some people who said they wanted to be a lawyer. You have some people who said they wanted to be a counselor, help students, things of that nature. He comes to me and here I go. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to be my own boss. And so he's looking at me. He's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I want to be my own boss. At that time I was doing hair. I've been doing hair since I was 12. So of course I was like, yeah, I want to be my own boss, rah. And he was just like, well, that's the hardest job in America. And I didn't like really take heed to it at the time. So when he said that, I was just like, well, what do you mean? But he did not elaborate. Like, he was just like, that's the hardest job in America. And so I was just like, okay, well, I still want to be my own boss. So here I am at this big age. I'm like, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. I want to be my own boss. Not knowing I had to be every single role there is to be an entrepreneur. So you have to be the manager. You have to be the social media content creator. You held so many titles in being just an entrepreneur. And I didn't know that, until I put my foot in that water. And whew, it was cold. The water was cold. Let's say that. But with it being cold, I didn't drown. I'm not gonna say I drowned. Some people won't even put their feet in the water. They're gonna stay on the sideline and be right there by the sand. No tea, no shade, because people don't wanna, what comes with it. You never know what comes with it. When I put my foot in the water, hell, will something bite me? Will something happen to me? Will somebody push me? And I'm gonna go way deeper than I intended to. So all of that played a part when it was time for me to really be the boss, as I said I wanted to be, right? So being your own boss and being an entrepreneur is one of the hardest jobs in America, literally. You can go in as I'm gonna say you're a nurse. Well, no, I'm not gonna say you're a nurse because their job is harder than the doctors, if you ask me, but that's another topic. But I'm gonna say you are working at Old Navy, right? Working at Old Navy, you're guaranteed your 40 hours, or maybe not, but you're guaranteed some type of hours. You clock in every day. You only have one title, which could be a cashiering, right? You know, you signed up to be a cashier. That was your job description. Now, if they make you do all this other stuff, that's on you, because your job description, what you signed up for, was cashier. Now, if you let them take advantage of you, that's not on me. That's on you, because you should know what you signed up for. So, anywho, but you are a cashier at Old Navy, and that's all it is. You're just cashiering, doing transactions. That's it. You clock in, you clock out, you do full time, you get benefits, you get health benefits, health insurance, you may get 20% off of the merchandise. So that doesn't seem too hard. It seems pretty easy. And I now understand why people will be more subjective to not being an entrepreneur or their own boss, because think about it, like, it comes with a lot. And if you don't have the mental capacity or the willpower to get up and do what needs to be done every day, then it's just not for you. You know what I mean? Because you have to understand that Rome wasn't built in a day, and everyone wants to make it to the top, right? Of course, that's the goal. Everyone wants to be at the top. But you got to understand that in order to get to the top, there's 10 floors in a building, right? Everyone wants to be on a high rise. They want to be on the rooftop. It's cute, classy. You get to see this nice, pretty skyline. That's the same scenario as far as like you reaching success in whatever it is that you're doing. You want to get to the top. Now, people have this idea that they're going to get to the top on the 10th floor. I'm going to say the 10th floor. And they forget that you got to go through the first floor. Even if you get on the elevator, hell, you can take the stairs if you want to too. But you got to go through the first floor to get to the 10th floor. So it's levels to it. You know what I mean? Now, if you stop and take a break, you're gonna be on whatever floor it is that you want. You know, you can't be mad. You took the break. You stopped. You know, you didn't do the slow progress. And that's where I think a lot of us, me as well, fall short. Slow progress is better than no progress. And a little progress is going to get you to the top. No one told you to run. You can walk. Hell, you can even skip a stair. If you're taking a stair, you know how they skip a stair, you know, skip a stair, not take every step, but you skip a stair, you know, just trying to get there a little bit faster, but you still going at your own pace. So overall, you know, slow progress is better than no progress. So with that being said, I just want people to understand that this whole entrepreneur thing, it's been trending. I'm gonna say that, which is why everybody jumped into it, especially during COVID, because everybody got and received a lump sum of money through whatever resources it was. But the idea of it was cute until the cookie crumbled and you've seen everything that it came with, and how you need people, you need help, you need people in order to get to where you are trying to go. You cannot do it by yourself. As much as you want to be your own boss, you cannot do it by yourself. So, especially when I say one of the titles that you hold is managing, you have to manage everything. No matter if you do hire, I'm gonna hire a social media content creator. Of course, I'm going to give them a job, and I'm a firm believer of this. If you give somebody a job, let them do their job. You know what I mean? Like, let them do their job. Because if you're still over them and hovering them and then it's just like, well, damn, you could have just did it yourself. Like, give me a job, let me do it, and have faith in me. Now, if you don't want to do that, then you got to understand that you're going to have to manage this on your own. It's not impossible, but it's going to be a little bit harder. So take heed to that, you know? So I just wanted to stop by, drop a gem on you guys. I'm going to be doing this pretty much more often because I want to shed light and increase everyone's frequency when it comes to certain situations, scenarios, or whatever it might be. I don't want to drag it on too long because I know everyone's attention span is very short, me included. But I hope you were able to receive a message, and hopefully you'll be able to give that message to someone else along their journey. Okay, so high frequency to you all, and everyone who knows high frequency is my brand, and I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. I don't care how much people want to use other alternatives. Good vibes only, positive vibes only. They will catch this high frequency wave and give credit where it's due.